Beavers are colonial and primarily nocturnal. Their characteristically dome-shaped island lodges are built of branches plastered with mud. In marshes, lakes, and small rivers, beavers may instead construct bank lodges, and in large rivers and lakes they excavate bank dens with an underwater entrance beneath tree roots or overhanging ledges. Each lodge is occupied by an extended family group of up to 8 individuals, an adult pair, young of the year, kits, and yearlings from the previous litter. Lodges are usually 3 meters, 10 feet, high and 6 meters, 20 feet, across the base but can be as large as 5 meters, 16 feet, high and 12 meters, 39 feet, wide. One or more tunnel entrances open below the water's surface and lead into a spacious central chamber above water level. The floor is covered with vegetation. An entry tunnel leads to the nest chamber above the waterline. In winter the moist walls freeze, adding insulation and making the lodge impenetrable to predators. Beavers often construct a dam a short distance downstream from the lodge to deter predators. The dam impedes the flow of the stream and increases the depth of the water that surrounds the lodge. Dams also create additional wetland habitat for fish and waterfowl and contain or impede the downstream movement of oil spilled into rivers. Despite the environmental services these dams provide, landowners and farmers often regard beavers as nuisance animals because beavers sometimes destroy ornamental trees, devour crops, or flood roads and fields with water impounded behind their dams. During winter beavers store some fat at the base of their tail, but they maintain body temperature primarily by huddling in the insulated lodge and being less active. They leave the lodge only to feed on branches cached beneath the ice. Slow swimmers, beavers can remain submerged for up to 15 minutes and propel themselves primarily with the webbed hind feet while the front feet are held tight against the body. On land they walk or run with a wobbling gait. Their diet consists of the soft cambium layer beneath bark, as well as the buds, leaves, and twigs of certain trees. Willows and aspens are preferred. Pond vegetation and bankside plants are also eaten. Herbaceous vegetation is consumed mostly during summer and woody matter during winter. Shrubs, saplings, and trees are felled by beavers, cut into portable lengths, and dragged along mud slides or floated through beaver-made canals to the lodge. Edible branches are cached underwater and anchored in mud near the lodge entrance, where they are to be eaten all winter when the beavers cannot break through the ice to cut fresh branches. Get a Britannica Premium subscription and gain access to exclusive content. Beavers are monogamous, mating between January and March in the north and November or December in the south. 1 litter per year of 1 to 9, usually 4, kits is born in the spring after a gestation of 105 days. Beavers communicate by postures, vocalization, scent marking, and tail slapping. When alarmed on land, they retreat to water and warn others by slapping the surface of the water with their tails, producing a loud, startling noise. Eagles, large hawks, and most large mammalian carnivores prey on beavers. What is a trophic cascade? What is a trophic cascade? See all videos for this article. American beavers, Castor canadensis, occur throughout forested parts of North America to northern Mexico, including the southwestern United States and northern Florida. Beavers were at the heart of the fur trade during colonial times and contributed significantly to the westward settlement and development of North America and Canada. As the animal was trapped out in the east, trappers moved progressively westward, and settlers followed. Nearly extirpated by 1900 through excessive trapping for their luxuriant coat, they have reclaimed, either by natural movement or human reintroduction, much of their former natural range, and regulated trapping continues, particularly in Canada. American beavers have been introduced into Finland, where they are flourishing. By the 21st century, the geographic range of this population had expanded into the Russian Republic of Karelia. Eurasian beaver. Eurasian beaver. Discover some facts about European beavers, and see a beaver family at home in its lodge. Discover some facts about European beavers, and see a beaver family at home in its lodge. See all videos for this article. Eurasian beavers, Castor fiber, were once found throughout temperate and boreal forests of the region, including Britain, except for the Mediterranean area and Japan. By the early 20th century this range had contracted, and at the beginning of the 21st century indigenous populations survived only in the Elbe and Rhone River drainages, southern Norway, France, Mongolia, China, and parts of Russia, especially northwestern Siberia and the Altai region. Rodents. Beavers are the second largest rodents in the world, aft.